Mordekaiser, he doesn't have Hex Deck, he doesn't have any damage. All he's got is those Spell Pen boots. Shaco, he has, what is that? Executioner's Calling, so he's got some lifesteal, but when you're getting bursted down, lifesteal doesn't really matter, and the dot from the Executioner's Calling isn't really going to help him. And they are chasing down Shaco. They will get the kill on Shaco real quick. The ultimate from Gangplank. He's going to try and pick up a kill. He throws the exhaust onto Twitch. He will pick up the kill on Twitch. Can he get the kill onto Shaco? He needs one more attack, but Shaco's actually going to get this kill on him. Does he? Oh, wow. Gangplank just barely getting the kill off. Jarvan will get the kill onto Gangplank, so he will steal back those buffs for his team. But a double kill for Gangplank, and he almost got out. And that's definitely not something you want to let happen. It could let them get back in the game if Gangplank starts getting farmed. They do have 2 exhausts on the enemy team, so that'll help counter Twitch as the game progresses. So if they get their damage output, then they might be looking pretty good. Mordekaiser definitely needs significantly more farm, though. He really is just out of the game right now. Like, all he can do in a team fight is throw down his ultimate, basically. He's going to die very quickly. Jarvan just flashing over the wall and ulting on top of him because he recognizes how weak Mordekaiser is. You just kind of want to keep kicking a man while he's down. You don't want to give him a chance to get back. And the pop-up from Jarvan will go down, but Shaco's actually going to go down here. Oh, I'm surprised. Zyonix decided not to go after the Shaco kill, even though he had like 100 HP. He had the Deathfire's Grasp. The Deathfire's Grasp would have been enough for the kill, but maybe he was unsure of which one was the clone. Shaco is flashing over the wall, trying to see if he can catch Gangplank. Gangplank did get out of there, did recognize that that was a possibility, and didn't want to be caught off guard by Shaco. Gangplank's actually being aggressive and attacking Shaco. The Ignite goes off onto Gangplank, but they will both just barely escape. Shaco actually, with how low Gangplank had gotten, could have potentially gotten the kill, but he would have died definitely, which is not something you want to do, so it's really better to just, let bygones be bygones, essentially. And Mordekaiser's actually doing a lot of damage onto Twitch. He is able to pick up the kill. I believe Twitch was low coming into that fight, but, again, they are giving up some kills, and now Mordekaiser has this Twitch Ghost. They're going to be able to get the red buff and the dragon if they're smart. 2 of them are down, so they are actually going to ignore red and give red to Jarvan, but Jarvan should ignore it and go up for dragon. But they have Gangplank, Shaco, and Mordekaiser versus just Jarvan, so they will get dragon very easily. There is the dragon buff, dealing the damage onto Jarvan. He should recognize that the rest of the team is about to come out of the jungle. The ult from Gangplank, I'm not sure where Shaco was or where Mordekaiser was. I guess they were doing some other jungle creeps and fell a little bit behind. So Gangplank will get out, but he has to use his flash, and unfortunately they weren't able to get the kill onto Jarvan. You see Shaco is up here. He does have oracles. He needs to get out because his team has left him, and so he will get out. They did, get a good comeback here, though. They have the red buff. They have the dragon. A couple of kills. Gangplank, I don't know what the reasoning was there, but Shaco's actually able to get a double kill here. The clone almost picks him up, and Twitch is actually able to pick him up with the range increase from the ultimate, trying to see if he can get Mordekaiser over that wall. But Gangplank was low health. They had dragon. There was really no reason for him to stay, and yet he decided to. And as a result, that nice little comeback that they had been formulating, essentially, they are losing that advantage that they had, that purple had had. So blue will continue to probably expand their lead again now. And Shaco did buy in oracles and lose that oracles, so he's behind on gold as well. They actually had a really strong chance of coming back and winning the game, but a couple of mistakes, they're really costly on Treeline. And now Twitch has red again. Twitch does have a pink ward for the fight, so he can keep control of Shaco. They do get the tower. They will probably group up as a team and push top tower now, because they know that Jarvan's disables, and then Twitch's damage with his ultimate, which is up, will be able to take down the enemy team very quickly. They might actually wait until Jarvan's ultimate is up. As we continue to look at items, you see that Mordekaiser does have his Hex deck, but Gangplank just walking into the team, he does hit a brush, and he doesn't even realize there's 2 Invisibles on this team. And they're actually, Shaco leaves Gangplank alone, Twitch is going after him, but the exhaust on Twitch, Gangplank should do okay there. Twitch is able to actually get the kill, and Jarvan's able to pick up the kill onto Mordekaiser. The enemy Shaco attacking Blue's Shaco, and they are able to pick up the kill into Zyonix, but then Jarvan gets the kill. They will take this tower very easily now. 3 for 1. Definitely, you know, again, to their advantage. And with this tower down, they will have complete control of this map. You know, they could even consider split pushing with Twitch, because Twitch doesn't have the great mobility that you usually want of a split pusher, which is definitely a strong strategy on Treeline. But Twitch does have the invisibility, and so if you play it right, the enemy team won't know if Twitch is there or not, and so then Twitch can just, you know, pop out and take a tower. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Jarvan and Shaco come up into this top lane and then have Twitch push bot. Because Jarvan and Shaco have great survivability, they both have escapes, you know, they're both fairly farmed at this point in the game. Very successful game for them so far. They are up as a team 21-11 and these 2 towers. So they should be able to hold off the team with just the 2 of them until Twitch comes up if they decide to split push. Or they might just push as a team and recognize that Twitch and Jarvan have a ton of damage output, along with the burst of Shaco to be able to take down Mordekaiser quickly, probably. So they could try and just, you know, really aggressively push down a tower, have Jarvan ult on top of him, have Twitch throw down all of his ult damage. Looking at the items, Gangplank's item build is very weak. He's building for crit chance, but you know, he has no survivability. He knows he has no survivability because he's died 8 times, and he doesn't have any damage output other than the crit chance, which means that he's very reliant on spamming his Qs. And because they have the great initiation with Jarvan, you see Jarvan just basically insta-killed Gangplank. I mean, his EQ combo took Gangplank's health immediately with the Sheen proc, and now Mord's walking into a bush trap. He is going to die here. Shaco is in a little bit of a trouble. The enemy Shaco came in, they both threw down their ultimates, but if Jarvan gets another EQ combo, he does not go in for the kill. But they did get the kill on Gangplank, and you saw Gangplank is really too squishy with the initiation that they have. They are able to get the kill onto Shaco. This will be the kill onto Mordekaiser. Now they will push up a lane and probably take an inhibitor here. I'm not sure that Gangplank can defend against Twitch. Twitch is just so, you know, vastly superior to Gangplank at this point in the game. But they actually surrender, so this game really was over. It was just a matter of time before they start pushing into this base, probably the next fight since they weren't doing it now. But you saw effective control of the jungle is really a key, and you know, kills, you know, definitely snowball you to a quick win, and they were able to get some lane control and some kills with their burst and the strength of the mobility of AP Shaco. But in a game where you're not getting as many kills, jungle control is really what wins you the game to a large degree. And so not only were they able to get the kills, but Twitch had complete control of the jungle. They had all of the buffs the entire game, except for the one time they lost Dragon. And as a result, the enemy team was really underfarmed. Their Shaco couldn't get any CS. You see he only has 22 CS compared with Twitch with 100. So Shaco really had no control over the jungle whatsoever, and because they were losing the lanes, you know, it resulted in a very fast win for Blue Team. Generally successful game all around.